Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hangout. I'm Jen. So when I started this channel, I wanted to talk about more than just planners and productivity and that sort of thing. I wanted to talk about other things too, like music, medical stuff, because I'm a medical professional also. And I also want to talk about my bariatric journey. So in January 2018, I had a gastric bypass. Prior to that, I had been over 300 pounds my whole adult life. The highest I ever reached was 350. And when I started the bariatric journey, I was 333. So, but it was more than just my weight. It was the fact that I was on 10 different prescription medications, including two types of insulin. I was pretty sick. I really didn't have a problem with the way I looked. I had no problems being a big girl as far as that kind of thing. I've never had problems getting a date or getting married because I've been married twice. But I was getting sicker and sicker, and I didn't want that. I wanted to have a life, have a good life, have a healthy life where I could move my body, I could get around. This world is not meant for people that are big. Theater seats are narrow, airplane seats are narrow. Lots of things are made for smaller people. So this world was not meant for that. So I decided to get a gastric bypass. Had one of the best surgeons in the country do my bypass, which I'm eternally grateful for. So now I went from 10 prescription medications to just one. I only take one for my thyroid, which I will always have. So I'm very grateful for that. So I started out at 333 on the journey. I got as low as 219 within like the first year and a half. And then the regain slowly started creeping on. I started thinking, well, I've lost over 100 pounds. Maybe I can have a little bit of this or that. And that's all it takes is just, you know, a little nibble here and a little nibble there. The Fortunately, the surgery itself keeps me from doing anything really big, any big overeating type things. I also have an eating disorder, a binge eating disorder, and the surgery does help keep that at bay because I can only handle so much. But I've noticed that I eat a lot of things, what they call slider foods, which are things that slide basically down your gullet and through your pouch because there's nothing there to stop it. So, which is mostly carbs and sugar. So, I've really gone back that way. I was looking at my planner from January 1st and I started recording my weight, and I was 220 when I recorded that. I was 220, and my most recent weight is like 243. So over the last year I've gained that weight, and it's mainly because I have not exercised hardly at all. I used to go pretty regularly to the gym. I had a trainer. A lot of things happened to where that stopped. COVID, for one. I was working way more hours because of being a medical professional. We were very busy, obviously. So I wasn't able to work out like I was. And so all of these things created this perfect storm. And now I see that the scale's telling me, girl, it's time to get your act together and go back down. So I am going to be going back to basics. First thing I'm going to do, for a while, I'm going to eat like a newbie. I'm going to eat like a brand new bariatric patient for a while. Mostly protein shakes. Make sure I get my minimum 60 grams of protein in there. Very little, uh, I don't want to say the word real food, but very little actual food for the first little while. And when I do eat a meal, it'll be vegetables and protein, and that's it. No grains or potatoes or bread or any of that other stuff on the side at all. I'm also committing again to moving my body every day. When I stopped doing that, that's when things really started piling on. Plus, the stress of just being a healthcare professional in the middle of a pandemic makes you want to eat more, and basically you're too tired to go back. So, but now I found a place, a fitness studio that I'm comfortable with, and a place that I know that I can still go even during the pandemic, just the way it's set up. Um, so I'll be able to do that a couple of times a week. Plus, I've set myself up here at home. I should be able to do it. I literally have no excuse except just the lack of wanna. So I just need to fix that, and that's something that comes with making a decision to do it. I also want to try to make that 10,000 steps a day goal on my Fitbit. Um, Another thing that I stopped doing is the bariatric group where I had my surgery has monthly support meetings. And I don't know, after I lost the big chunk of weight, I thought, I don't need you guys anymore. I was wrong. I mean, the camaraderie and the friendship and the support that you get from people that have been through what you've gone through means everything. So I'm going to start doing that again. Another thing that I've never really been able to accomplish fully for more than once or twice a week is getting a daily minimum 64 ounces of water. Water is like one of the most important things in any weight loss program, whether it be bariatric or not. Water is something that helps keep our bodies lubricated. It keeps us alive. It keeps our organs functioning, and I just don't do it enough. I can blame my job to where if I'm focused on my patients that I forget to do it, but I can't use that excuse anymore. I have to have some way to figure out to do it. If you know of a good way that I could remember to drink water, please let me know in the comments. The other thing is, since I am a planner girl by nature, that I'm going to put pen to paper every day, writing down what I eat, how much I move my body, how much water I'm drinking, what I'm feeling. Feeling and food, kind of go together. If it's a stressful day, I might want to hit the carbs and the sugar more. So if I'm writing things down instead of eating them, I think that will help me get the goal that I want to reach. So I'm not going to rely 100% on the scale for my measurement, for the measurement of my success. I'm going to go about how my clothes feel as well. I've noticed I've had the same size scrubs for work since I dropped all the weight, and it's getting tighter and tighter, and I don't want to buy any more new scrubs. I have plenty of scrubs in my size, and I don't need to buy any more. So the best way to do that is to just get rid of that extra weight that's making the scrubs tight. So I'm also going to use not just the scale and not just my clothes, but also my labs. I get yearly labs every year to make sure that my A1C is good, my cholesterol is good, and they take a slew of vitamins levels, and just to make sure that that's all good. So that's another way I'm going to judge how I'm doing as far as that goes. I really also want to make sure that I take time to reflect on my journey, whether it be at the end of the day or a weekly review or something. What went well, what challenges I faced, how I responded to the challenges. I would think that I could learn something, by recording these things and reviewing them periodically. So anyway, that's it. I appreciate you watching this. If you're a bariatric patient and you've dealt with some regain, let me know in the comments. If you have any helpful hints or suggestions, I would appreciate it very much. So hopefully I'll be doing more content of this nature, maybe once or twice a week, to see if I can get some viewers that are interested in that. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you know when I do an upload. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks.